Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Robiat Adeyemi and I like to talk about small businesses. On today's episode, I'd like to talk to you about how to do market research. Do you have that idea in your mind that you think with this idea I can make millions of naira? That idea that just pops up in your mind that you feel like, nobody is doing this. If I do it, I'll make a lot of billions. Yes, we all have those kind of ideas, right? Just stick to me to the end of this video and I'll like to explain to you how you can do market research to be sure that your idea can actually generate you the billions that you mentioned earlier. So stay with me. So I'd like to say this: if you have a job that is paying you salary and you have a side business of a product that you are making, and or you have an idea that you think you have, that idea is going to generate you a lot of money, and you feel you are so passionate about this idea about this product that you feel like, oh, this is going to generate you a lot of money, and you are willing to drop your job to pursue this passion or idea, product, business, whatever it is. I need you to calm down. Okay, calm down. Now let's get right into it. Why do you need to do a market research? Market research is in simple terms, it just means that you want to validate your idea. You want to validate your business. You want to validate that idea that you have in your mind. You want to be sure that if you take that idea out, it's going to really generate you the billions. Because sometimes, because we as humans, we assume that we are like everybody. And because we assume that we are like everybody, we think that if we like something, everybody should like it. Or maybe within your close friends or associates, when you say something and they accept it, in your mind you think the general people will also accept it with you. And this is not always the case. It is not always the case. And so this is why it is very essential to conduct a market research at the beginning of the business. You need to conduct a market research to help you to validate that your business idea, to help you to be sure that, oh, this business idea will actually work, and to also give you also the kind of rest of mind, at least to a certain point, before you drop your job. Like you have an idea that, oh, this business is likely, like the likelihood is high that this business will turn out well. Okay? And to conduct your market research, you need to give out value. Your value is the idea that you have turned into. You have to be able to turn your idea into a value. When you turn that idea into a value and you are able to give people for free in exchange for their honest reviews and thoughts about your idea and product, then you have conducted that research. So here are 3 ways for you to conduct your market research effectively. The number 1 thing will be that you need to be able to analyze market trends. What are market trends? Market trends are simply, what are the things that are going on in your industry? What is reigning? What are people liking? Like, what is the trending stuff going on? What are people crazy about? You want to be able to analyze these things. For instance, I'll use my pet business, my Rave Pet product business, I mean. The trending thing, if Nigeria was a country where the trending thing was that, like, there was no trend of people increasingly like having pets, then it means there's no reason for me to go into that business, because it means there will be no buyers. Okay, but for a country where the rate of, especially the middle class and high class people, of them getting pets, and there's an increasing awareness of pet care and pet ownership and several other stuff going around the pet industry, then we can bring such a business of pet shampoo, because we know that yes, there is a trending market of people associating with pets. Because for you as a business owner, you want to conduct market research by analyzing the market trends. You want to know what is really going on in your market. In that my own case, my own market was Nigeria. So if my market was Nigeria, I had to be sure that there was a trend of pet lifestyle. So you want to check your own industry as well. You want to check your target audience, the place where you want to sell. You want to check if there's actually anything around what you are doing, around the business that you are doing. Another example will be that I also did hand wash and hand sanitizer during the COVID-19 period, and we sold. So I want to use this example because it also explains the fact that the trend at that time is that COVID-19 happened, a pandemic, and people were trying to find a solution to it. And the solution that was out and that was trending was that we have to keep washing our hands, then sanitizing our hands, and staying safe and all of that. So you want to check your market trend. You want to analyze what is going on in the market where you want to sell. For some people, the markets they want to sell is the whole world. For some people, the markets they want to sell is just within their neighborhood. So for instance, if I want to cook food and be selling or have a cafeteria, my market might just be within my locality, you understand? So you want to check that market. You want to check what is reigning with them. You want to check what is really going on with them, and be sure that the idea that you're bringing out meets that trend or any of the trend that's also going on in the market. So that's one. The second thing will be that you need to identify your target audience. And this is a whole new topic entirely that we need to talk about on a separate video, but I'll explain. Target audience or your target customer simply means that the kind of person that you are able to sell to, the kind of person that you want to sell to. So a lot of people sometimes they feel like everybody's my customer, anybody can walk into my shop and buy and all of that. But if you have been into business for some time, you will understand, especially if that business is growing, you will understand that you need to know who your target customer is. So for you to do your market research, you have to know who your target customer is. So for instance, if I'm selling shampoo, a dog shampoo, I cannot carry the dog shampoo to hair salon for humans, for ladies, right? I cannot carry it to that place because that's not where my target customer is, right? And that does not rule out the fact that some people can actually be interested in buying even from a human salon. But the truth is, how many people? That would be like just taking chances, right? That would be like just taking chances. So you want to go to a place where the where you are very sure that most likely you can get people that will likely buy the products that you are selling. So you want to identify who your target customer is. When you identify who your target customer is, that is when you can now say, okay, my kind of target customer, they like to go to this kind of event, they like to do this kind of thing. So you can now go and meet them where those things they like to do is, right? So this is how you think about your target customer. So for instance, many of my target customers were not, many of them were people who had, some level of comfort, who had, before you can have a pet in Nigeria and feeding the pet and, vaccination, veterinary visits and all of that, you know that you have some money, right? Or you have this deep passion, and even with the deep passion, you still have some money to feed the pets, because it is a responsibility. It is not just fun. If you have to be responsible for the pet, so you have to provide food, you have to clean it up and take care of it, and all of that. So yes, so I understood who my target audience is, and it helped me to it will narrow your expenses, your stress, your time, because you already know the kind of person that you are looking for. Okay, you already know their age range, you know their pocket size. You have an idea of where they go, so many times the kind of people that buy pet products, they will buy pet food. So I could go to a pet food store owner and partner with them to talk to their customers, because I know most likely their customers will be my customers. But if I was thinking generally, like, oh, anybody can buy from me, so it means I can take my product to a general market and be thinking, after all, there'll be somebody that have a pet in this general market, in this market they are selling food and every other thing. Yes, you might meet one or two of them, but what is the likelihood of meeting many of them? And then what is the likelihood of a few of them actually buying from you? So this is the reason why you have to know your target customer. When you know your target customer, you won't miss them. You won't be guessing. You won't be guessing, because you already know who you are looking out for. As a business, you can decide that I want to only sell to middle class people based on the products that you have to sell. So if you know that you're selling only to middle class people, it will help you to know where to go to at all times. It will help you whenever you want to advertise, it will be easier for you to say, oh, I want you to, let's say for instance, I'm selling handbags, and these handbags, they are classy handbags, they are designer handbags, and I'm selling to ladies that can afford it. I could easily, if these are my target audience, if I'm not saying that, oh, I can market my business to anybody, anybody can buy. If I know these are the kind of ladies that can buy my bag, then it means I have to go to the events where they go. It means I have to, maybe if I'm thinking of partnership, I'm going to be partnering with maybe their makeup artists, maybe sellers and all of that. Do you understand where I'm going with this? It means that I can easily tell them, okay, refer your friend and get something, because I know their friend will be somebody like them who is likely to be able to buy what I am selling. Because it is not all of them that can afford the bag. It is not all of them that are even interested in buying a bag to start with. Then it is not all of them that can afford the kind of bag you are selling. It is not all of them that are even interested in designer bags. So you have to focus on the kind of person that you know that these are the kind of person that can buy what I am selling. And then when you focus on them, it helps you to do a whole lot of things that because you know they are the ones that you are marketing to. When you are talking, when you are creating content, when you are doing whatever you are doing, when you are marketing, you know you are doing it, you'll be doing it towards them. When you want to attend events where you can market your products, you know the kind of events that you have to register for. You don't just say I register for every event. No. So if I'm a pet product seller, or I'm doing anything in the agri business or the veterinary business, I know to attend veterinary conferences, right? Because I know my target customers will come there. So this is why you have to zoom in on understanding who your target customer is, and who your target customer is going to help you with your market research, because it means that by the time you are now putting your ideas out to them, and they are they can give you the exact kind of reviews that you need. If you sell expensive stuff, if you sell it to somebody that's not your ideal customer, that person will not be able to give you the kind of review that will help you to improve your product very well. So you want to give it out. You want to, in order to conduct your market research, you want to really understand, you want to look at who your ideal customer is, who you think will be able to buy your product, and then you go and look out for them. You go and look out for where they are located, go and look out for those people, and then you give your products to them to do your market research, right? And then the third thing is that you need to be able to assess your competitor. So it's not every time that competition is bad or your competitor is bad. No. The first thing is that it's your competitor that helps you to know that your idea or that your product is viable in the first place. Because think about it, if there is nobody that has done the business in the past, that has made money from the business in the past, then it is signifying to you that maybe people are not even interested in that business. Okay? So maybe people are not even ready to pay for that idea that you have. So you want to look out for people that have done it before. You want to look out for people that can be your potential competitor. You want to see what they are doing, you want to see how they are doing it, and you want to see you want to compare that with the idea that you have, so that you can bring into it something better, something that you think is not they are not doing yet, or something that they are doing that you just want to make it better in order to make your own product unique by the time your product is getting into the market. Because there's no way they can do it perfectly. For instance, your competitor might be doing it in a way, maybe the delivery time might be too slow for people, maybe they are not maybe communicating with them is not easy, to buy products from them is not easy, maybe their product, the effect of it does not last long, or maybe it might just be even customer care issues, like people just don't like the way they are treated when they buy from your competitor. It could be anything that you can see as it's been an issue to the customer, and then you can fix that and add that to the idea that you already have, or to the products that you already have, or to your business that you have already created, and then use that to leverage your business, to improve your business. And that's also a way to conduct market research. I hope it helps your business. This is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in another video. Bye.